Physically demanding workers, or those in jobs they hate, often daydream about leaving their jobs behind and enjoying their retirement. Physical labor becomes more challenging as we age because our bodies can't handle the same demands. That might explain why a picture of a man in Chicago posted by an unknown person stirred so much emotion. Fidencio Sanchez, an 89-year-old man, considered leaving the workforce in 2016. Unfortunately, that wasn't in the cards for the man from Chicago. Following their daughter's death, he and his wife found themselves responsible for their grandchildren. They were having money problems and couldn't afford to bury their daughter. So, Sanchez went back to doing what he'd been doing for decades, working from a cart to sell paletas or ice pops. It's tough to make a living on the streets with the heat of summer and the bitter cold of winter. We still have to go out and sell even if the weather is bad and the carts get stuck in the streets, Sanchez told ABC News. That's when a good Samaritan by the name of Joel Cervantes Macias saw Sanchez and was moved to action. Sanchez was the one pushing the cart. He used his phone to take a picture. People were walking past him like he wasn't there, he told BuzzFeed later. When Macias saw the man selling paletas, he pulled over, bought a bunch and gave him $50. In spite of this, he felt like it wasn't enough. When Macias returned home, he posted Sanchez's photo and backstory to Facebook. He also started a GoFundMe to collect $3,000 so the guy could take the day off work. For Macias, the fact that he showed what a true man is what makes him respect him so much, is what made him want to talk about him on BuzzFeed. And yet, he conceded. It's shocking how amazing the response was. The crowdsourcing page had quickly gained traction before Macias's eyes. Donations to the family totaled nearly $400,000, far exceeding the initial goal set for the page in just 15 days, no less. Macias gave Sanchez the cash in September of 2016. Sanchez said at the time, "I will never forget this. Thank you, everyone, for supporting, and most of all, I would like to thank God." Macias arranged for lawyers to advise Sanchez on how to spend the money as part of the gift, but Sanchez told BuzzFeed he plans to donate some of it to certain people I see have a need. He has stated his intention to continue working, so perhaps he will no longer feel as much financial strain. So many people ignored Sanchez as they passed by. He wasn't pleading for charity, and he didn't think anyone would go out of their way to help him. However, many people's eyes were opened when one concerned citizen asked the man to tell his story. It serves as a helpful prompt to take stock of the situations right in our own neighborhoods. It's impossible to know what another person is going through, but if we take the time to inquire about their circumstances, we might find out more. Helpless people don't necessarily advertise their need for assistance all the time. The world is full of hurting people, but I think we could all find ways to help one another if we just took the time to listen, ask questions, broaden our perspective, and recognize the struggles of those around us.